from the land of the rising sun. 30 determined athletes have accepted the challenge to become Ninja Warrior. Divided into 4 extreme stages, competitors face the ultimate test of strength and will in their quest to become champions. Many are called, few are chosen. Now, let's find out who's tough enough to become the next Ninja Warrior.
Previously on Star Challenge, 21 competitors attempted the first stage, but 15 failed. The new and improved gap splitter proved to be very challenging, but despite the odds, 6 competitors cleared and are moving on to stage 2. First up was MatrixMation, the Indian, Corey told me to say that, who redeemed himself and cleared with 22 seconds remaining. Then, the brother in Christ child, TacMeister, also cleared with the slowest time so far. 5 seconds remaining on the clock. At least he's doing better than his pal, Tricky Cyrus on Minecraft course. Galactic, PlugSpeedWalk, Bluey, and JackIsBoom also cleared right behind them, proving that this tournament ain't that hard. With 9 more challengers taking on the first stage today, who else will be strong enough to beat the course and move on to the other survivors in stage 2? We now go back to Mizigari Island in America, something that Kalob cannot go to, where the competition is about to begin with the next 9 competitors.
Next up to take on the first stage, we have DarkerPaniel, a member of the MCC Recreation Community. Sorry, I'm really tired right now. But he's off. He's done pretty good in Parkour Warrior, but this is completely different. I mean, it's similar. Parkour Warrior was heavily inspired off of Ninja Warrior, but whatever. He's through the first 2 obstacles into the jumping spider now. Going at a fast pace, just like some of the others that went on earlier. Half-pipe attack now. Takes his time, but he makes it through. Fourth wall with 50 seconds remaining. He can easily get through this if he doesn't screw up. He messes up on his first attempt though. Gets up on the second. Into the jump hang now. If you rush it, you could potentially fall, but he seems to know the strat. So he is through that with 30 seconds remaining onto the final climb. He just needs to grab onto this net, and no, he misses! What a surprise from DarkerPaniel.
Just like the Seahawks in the NFL, which they are bad at the game, DarkerPaniel couldn't soar in the air long enough to grab onto the net, and ends up missing an opportunity of making it to the next stage.
Up next we have a very notable competitor, WildSASUKE 67, also known as Chikari. He's back again for his second attempt. Will he make it through this time? Into the sextuple steps. Through that gap splitter now. He skips the first ladder. Despite being on console, I'm surprised he can do that. Through that too. Jumping spider now. I realized that my barriers are on, so I had to turn those off. Sorry for that. Half-pipe attack now. Beats through it with no hesitation. Fourth wall, he's going faster than DarkerPaniel. And up that too, first try. Jump hang now. He just needs to not rush it too fast or else he will fall. But he seems to be struggling a little going down the second part. He gets through that too. 34 seconds remaining. He grabs onto the net. All he needs to do is just climb up, back up a little, and he can climb up to the top. And yes, he does. Oh, he slides down a little bit, but he makes it up to the top and he clears with 19 seconds remaining on the clock.
Next up was Swerve T. He has not competed before, and he's a really high number for some reason. He does good in Craft Warrior, but he is off. Into the sextuple steps, easy. Now the gap slitter. And on the second ladder, on the third, bounces on the slime, nice. Into the jumping spider, lands, transitions nicely, going quite fast. Now he just has to go to the 2 trapdoors on the first, the second. Now the half-pipe attack. He is through into the warped wall. Oh no, he misses in 1. No, but he's into the jump hang now. He's done it while he's halfway through. He has to go down 1 more block. Into the final climb with 20 seconds left. Wow. 13 seconds only on the second bit. He has to pick up the pace. Here comes the klaxon. Oh my god. Whoa! 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, you suck. Get better at the game. Okay, bye.
While it looked like Swerve had good pacing away from the IRS through the stage, the final climb proved that he may be good at most obstacles, but not all.
Well, next up we have JackIsTrash, our second to the last competitor for today's stage 1. He's back again, trying to get his redemption as he failed stage 3's curtain last time. But anyways, into the gaps player now, 70 seconds. Good pacing, taking his time. A little bit of a weird bounce there, but he still makes it. Jumping spider now. And he's through that too. Half attack. His speed through it, no breaks at all. This is the fastest so far. He's on Bedrock edition, so he just skips that pressure plate. Into the jump hang now. Taking his time, making sure not to fail, and it seems like an easy victory for Jack today. Onto the final climb, he just speeds through. Oh, he slips a little, but he makes it up and clears. I mean, if you can press the button, he clears with 21 seconds remaining. I don't know why he was waiting there, but he still makes it to the next stage.
Final competitor on the first stage is D95. He made it to the cliffhanger last tournament. Will he be able to make it back there? Let's find out. And he is off. Wow, going quickly through the sextuple steps. Already through gap splitter. I look away for like 2 seconds and he's already into jumping spider. Nicely done into half pipe attack. Through that 55 seconds into the warped wall. Gets it in 1. Jump hang now. Lands it. Now he has to go down through it. He's already through that 42 seconds into final climb. Can he clear with more than 30 seconds remaining? 35, 34, and D95 clears the first stage.
D95 came back better than last time, speeding through the course faster than Kalob Hernandez, and breaking his last personal best. A new fastest time of 35 seconds left on the clock.
Hi, it's me, JackIsTrash. The first stage is over. These people cleared. Like, Swerve somehow. Oh yeah, this was like 8 months ago when he used to be good. Hypermod, I forgot about that, man. Bowlingminer. Oh my idol. WildSASUKE. Wow, so wild. And Wing Raider, who the hell is he? Never talked to him before. Oh, JackIsTrash, that kid's quite cool. Anyway, second stage, a few obstacles. You're gonna climb over a border. Definitely an original joke, and definitely something Kalob can do. Okay, bye.
Starting off the second stage, we have TacMeister coming back again after his first attempt on the stage 1. He cleared. Now into the downhill jump. He makes it onto our new cactus ladder now. This can be a little tricky, and he misses the second run, ending his run already.
Despite the efforts made on stage 1, they weren't enough to push TacMeister through stage 2. He ends up missing the second rung and ends up falling into the water below.
Up next, we have one of my favorite competitors, MatrixMation, a Moroccan, into the second stage now. Through the downhill jump, he makes it onto a cactus ladder. Can he get past what TacMeister failed on? Onto the second, into the third rung, and he makes it up there. Silk slide, stick slider, makes it through. Unstable bridge. This is taken out many last time because they did not look at the pattern for some reason. It is the exact same though, so they should be able to get it now. Taking his time, making sure not to fail, and he makes it through. Metal spin, 30 seconds remaining. Does not need to rush this, but if he's too slow, the rods can turn. Through that though, wall lift now. This can be pretty free with 15 seconds remaining on the clock. And he's through. 13, clearing with 13 seconds remaining. Bowlingminer is with him, cheering him on, as if he's gonna make it to the next stage with him.
Matrix's training pulled off and manages to push him through the second stage, making him first to clear a stage yet again.
The number 15 HiImGxlactic is getting ready to run the second stage. And he is off on downhill jump, nicely through. Now to cactus ladder. This can be a tricky task. He's doing it safer on the left, but it's taking a bit of time. Stick slider through. Now unstable bridge. This is a very tricky task, taking out a lot of competitors in Tournament 1. Through the first moving bit. The second. Oh, no! Just loses his grip and falls into the water.
Despite having 8 attempts to clear, Galactic... He had 8 attempts to clear. No. He's bad at the game. How do you have 8 attempts to clear and you can't even beat stage the freaking unstable bridge? No, like this ain't okay.
Unsurprisingly, the next person that has made it to the second stage is PlugSpeedWalk. Somebody that's been keeping me away from this tournament for the past 5 months now. But anyways, downhill jump, freebie, cactus ladder. He realized that he has jump boost and tries to go on the edge. He struggles a little bit. Has to do a different strat to get up. And he's through. Doesn't realize he had to go through the middle into the stick slider, and there he goes. 40 seconds remaining. Unstable bridge. He's examining the pattern now. Onto the first ladder. Through the first movable one. Into the second, third, fourth, fifth, and he's through. Metal spin. This should be easy for him. He knows how to take on these tricky jumps now. He's through, 10 seconds remaining. All he needs to do is rush through here. It's not so hard for him. She slips a little. Uh-oh. Come on, Plug. And he makes it. Look, like how very close time, a millisecond. Back into stage 2 for his redemption arc, we have Louis, number 19 this time. He failed the downhill jump somehow last time, but he's back, and he gets through it this time, surprisingly. But into the cactus ladder, only taking out one competitor so far. Pretty easy. Stick slider now, and that's cleared. Unstable bridge. Now he did practice this a lot in practice, so he should be able to get it down through the first, into the middle, and he's through. Metal spin, 26 seconds remaining. Does not have any struggle on that either. He seems like he could clear this time, making his redemption actually a thing. 12 seconds, 11, he slips a little bit on the last wall, but he makes it through. 8 seconds remaining on the clock. And he's already rushing to stage 3. He's already this hyped up.
It seems like the Disney Junior fictional character learned from their mistakes from last time, clearing stage 2 with 9 seconds remaining, potentially proving that he is the better blue dog.
Next up we have Kanye, aka JackIsBoom. Not actually Kanye, but he's back again and to take on stage 2. Last time he failed unstable bridge. This time he should be able to get through it. To the cactus ladder. He struggles a bit trying to get up onto the third, and he's through. Six ladder, 33. Unstable bridge. This is what he failed last time. And he lags through. I don't know what's going on with his ping, but he's just teleporting through all of them. No, this is not rigged. I think his ping is just really bad. But for that, battle spin, 15 seconds remaining. Takes his time, but he's through. 10 seconds remaining on the wall lift. This should be free. Was practicing this a bit in practice. He has 3 seconds remaining. Come on, JackIsBoom. And he's through. 1 second remaining. Wasn't as close as somebody else in the court. But he's through. And he's moving on to the next stage.
The 12-year-old no-good little furry creature gets ahead of his counterpart, potentially proving that he's the original Jack.
Wearing number 23 is Bowlingminer. Let's see how he can do on the second stage. Last tournament, I believe he failed the unstable bridge. So here we go. Downhill jump, nicely done. Cactus ladder. He's seen jumps similar to this on Craft Warrior. So how will he do? Oh, he's already through that unstable bridge, looking to get redemption. Oh no, it stops on a moving ledge and Bowling's out.
It seems like Bowling with minors couldn't clean his classes good enough, as he somehow fails the same obstacle as last time. He's returning back at that same.
Wearing number 24 is WildSASUKE 67, also known as Jakari, who has been doing the G4 voice, I believe. But he is off on downhill jump, lands it nicely. Last time he failed the unstable bridge, so he's looking to get redemption. Stick slider, done. Unstable bridge, here we go. Redemption. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Yes, he's through into metal spin. So close to clearing the stage. Dismount, and he's through into wall lift. Come on, Jakari. Last wall. And he clears the second stage.
Next up we have Mr. Ego himself, Wing Raider. Back again, trying to make it to stage 3 again. But let's see if he can defeat the new stage 2. Downhill jump, he has to have that advantage because he's on Bedrock. He's through. Cactus ladder now. Through the first and the second, onto the third. Into the stick slider. Unstable bridge now. This is demonstrating, this is so far not that bad for most people. Other than Bowlingminer somehow failing twice in a row now. But he's through. Metal spin. Gets through that pretty easily. Into the wall lift now. Should be pretty free for him. As he's on Bedrock, this is easier for him. And he's through with 11 seconds remaining. Moving on back to stage 3 for the second time.
This overconfident, cocky little child has done it again, boosting his ego once more as he returns back to the third stage.
The Canadian is back again into stage 2. Running second to last again, as everyone around him has made it to the next stage. Through that, had to use the advantage because his ping is really bad. That's why, if you notice this part, there is a red bit because he keeps failing due to his horrible ping. Into the unstable bridge now though, glitches off the ladder. He's through that. Halfway through the unstable bridge, and he's through. Metal spin. It should be easy. He sucks at lantern jumps, but apparently he's really good at end rods. Onto wall lift, final wall. A 17 seconds. He clears with 17 seconds down. I didn't expect a fast clear from JackIsBoom, but he's through. Bowlingminer cheering him on despite his ass failing. Final run for stage 2, we got the Herobrine skin himself, D95. Our last man standing for the stage, technically. But everyone else is moving on, so it's not really last man standing. Cactus ladder now. Hasn't taken out anyone. Can he be the second? No, he will not be the second person to fail that. And he's through. Unstable bridge. Didn't have any problems with his last time. Immediately through the first ladder. Halfway through, and he's through that. Metal spin. He has 28 seconds left. He could get fastest time here if he doesn't struggle. And he struggles a bit trying to get up the second wall. Into the third, and he clears with 18 seconds remaining. Could be one of the fastest, but I don't think it is.
As per usual, D95 is not bad at the game. It makes it back to the third stage yet again.
Hello? Is this thing on? Oh, okay. Since Shikari got sick, I have to take his spot for today. So, if you excuse me...
With D95's incredible run, we've now reached the end of the embarrassingly easy second stage. 11 competitors fought through the course to advance, and yet 3 failed somehow, including the miner. Watch out for Reiku, somehow doing worse than last time. Now, the last 8 competitors will have to take on the third stage, which totally does not look like Ender Challenge.
Pretty sure we've never heard that joke before. Completely original, and like, it's completely funny because no one's ever said it before. But anyway, if you excuse me,
Which has been slightly modified and may or may not be rigged to Bedrock Edition. Wow. I'm offended. Still, don't question it. Can all the stars continue to dominate this free course? Hopefully it's not Star Striker, because that's not a great star. And will one of them be first to make it to the final stage? Probably not, because everyone's shit nowadays. Stay with us for more rigged runs, more delayed video air days, yeah, that one's actually accurate, and more Ninja Warrior.